he ended up being like 6% owned, and that's the type of play that you know, if you have the guts to do that, it can pay off handsomely in a GPP, because here was a guy that would have been 30 or 40% owned that went down to 6. And now that can happen on the other side too. Anybody who stuck with Dustin Johnson last week, you know, they saw the other side of that, and that can happen. But those are the type of things that in a tournament format, you know, you can really set yourself apart from some other people. But if you're playing primarily GPPs or more GPPs than cash games, you do have to understand the risk that comes along with that, and you know, the fact that you probably have a dry spell from time to time.
Well, you know, it's funny you say the DJ thing. I mean, we definitely advised last Wednesday night to just go ahead and take him out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
it makes sense.
Which we did. However, I did take your advice on one thing, Justin, and that was I threw Tiger Woods in a FanDuel lineup just to do it.
Yeah, the scoring wasn't bad.
The scoring was too good. So it didn't matter, but I had to do it just to see how it went. But
was he owned at all, like 1% or 0.5%, or?
He was owned. Yeah, no, he was. He was. You know, maybe it was people listening to you on our show. I don't know. It was like 1%. I don't think it was any more than that. But anyway, I was just looking at how much exposure I had to him. I only had him in one lineup out of all the lineups. So, but it was interesting to see. I went back and looked at it after Friday, and I was like, well, yeah, that didn't quite fit off.
It did. The bogeys were not as abundant as I thought they would be.
But I put it in a cheap lineup, so you know, it's no big deal. You know, the Masters was incredible. I can't wait till it's back next year. I'm already, you know, just freaking out to get it back here in Augusta. It's just an amazing event every year, and it never disappoints. Hopefully everybody else has some green screens, but we need to move on. We need to move on to right down the street here in Hilton Head, South Carolina, right down the street from Augusta, about 3 hours. You've got the RBC Heritage from Harbortown, a well-known course on tour, a totally different track than what we just saw at Augusta National last week. Justin, a lot of folks probably already familiar with this golf course, but for those who may be just starting, why don't you give us a quick course rundown and talk about the weather impact as well and how that typically plays a role here at Harbortown.
Yeah, a different type of course than we're used to seeing here, especially the last month or so. We've had quite a few courses that have rewarded the big hitters, you know, longer courses, some par 72s. Par 71 course this week, so you knock out one par 5, and the length, we were talking just 7,100 yards here, so significantly shorter than some of the other courses we've seen. Lots of trees on this golf course. You'll see the majority of guys who are registered for this event are some of the shorter hitters. They like playing this event. A lot of the bombers just decide to take this week off, but you see a lot of the shorter hitters. I mean, I think I've seen 3 or 4 guys on Twitter this week saying how much, oh, I love being here at Hilton Head, I love this course, and you know, it tends to cater to that type of player. So you've got small greens here as well. They're hard to hit. They're not necessarily the hardest greens to putt on, like we've seen, you know, we saw at Augusta, but they're hard to hit. So you know, you're going to want to look at scramblers this week, and you're also going to want to give a bump to the accurate guys. Those are the guys that tend to do well here. Your driving accuracy, your ball striking, your strokes gained approach.
Hello.